We're not even in the passenger seat of our own car. We're in the back seat.
Yeah, dude, I'm like so nervous.
So, now you know how I feel when I come on your show.
Kris is like, I hope they don't open with a question I don't know. You go, what's your name? Kris is like, fuck.
Damn it. Welcome to hell. Hello and welcome to the Jersey Shore Musicians Podcast. I'm Matt. That's Jeff.
Hey.
Tonight we have our good friends from the Two Clouded Mind Show.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Golf clap. Golf clap.
I did.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Kris, and I am one of the hosts of the show.
I am Dave, and I am the other host of the show.
You know what? I'm sorry. It's just weird being on this side. I'm not used to being on this side of it, so I'm just like...
It's very weird, because I remember saying that when I was with you guys. I'm like, oh, this is fucking weird.
Yeah, someone else's vehicle. Someone else is driving. We're not even in the passenger seat of our own car. We're in the back seat.
Yeah, dude, I'm like so nervous.
So, now you know how I feel when I come on your show.
Kris is like, I hope they don't open with a question I don't know. You go, what's your name? Kris is like, fuck.
Damn it.
Well, he got me all excited about
My free
drinking
10 points
and
is
stuff.
gone.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, he got you excited about something else by talking about drinking. Yikes.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for having us come in.
Well, thank you for coming down.
There's almost nothing musical about us, but here we are. Yeah.
I was going to say, normally we stick to, you know, the realm of music, but we've been on your show. Both of us were on there once. I was on there again. So I figure it's time for, you guys to come over here. It doesn't have to be about music.
Well, maybe we're going to just send a bunch of musicians to your place now.
Well, first of all, you may.
Okay. Yeah, doors open. Doors wide open.
We're going to try to hopefully send... I was at a show recently, a Fury of Five show recently at Salty's. And I talked to a bunch of different bands. I talked to a bunch of different people who are involved with like the hardcore scene, the metal scene. And we had one of them in our studio. Gutter Christ came into our studio for an episode, and
good dude.
he linked. Great dude. Gutter, great. If you haven't had him in, you should.
I don't know him personally, but I know who he is.
You know who he
going
is.
to shows.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll introduce him to you, and you'll have him in. He's a great dude.
He's a character. Dude.
Yeah, he goes to all the cons. He's doing all the stuff at Gutter the Christ. If you're looking for him on Instagram, and he started to. He's like, look, this is great that you guys are so close to Salty's, which is an up and coming venue. I'm going to start directing the bands right to you. And I was like, well, you know what? Don't tell them it's just us. Tell them it's us, and it's also the Jersey Shore Musicians Podcast. So
for sure.
I've thrown your name out to a couple of different people, and I'm going to continue to do so, so we can hopefully work.
They
back
want to get
and
in
forth.
Salty's, get in touch with our guys from Stomp Out. They do a lot over there.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We did an episode with them a couple weeks ago. At this point,
Yeah.
I want to get the people who book shows at Salty's in as a guest on our show.
Well, there's a
So
couple.
is that
There's a
who
couple.
you're
There's a
saying,
couple
you know?
dudes, but I can get you in touch.
I would like to. That's what
sure.
I would like to know, because I want to actually talk to Salty's itself. Mm-hmm. Like at this point, it's like, hey, neighbor, how you doing? It's another one of those situations where they're a neighbor of ours. We're literally like 2 blocks away. So let's introduce ourselves and let them know what we got going on so close to them, their home.
A lot of those shows are Stomp Out, which is my buddy Jay, and this guy he goes by I think it's Short Style Punk Night on Instagram. That's those are the two main culprits for Salty.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, I can get in touch with Jay. He's a good dude.
All right.
I've known him for a long time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking about as I was leaving the. Obviously, meeting the bands is great and all that stuff is great, but as I was leaving the venue, I was like, I just want to talk to Salty. I'd like to get Salty on the show.
Where's Salty?
Yeah, is Salty here now? Can I talk to Salty?
He's a little salty
McNuts,
right
where
now.
are
If you
you?
leave your message.
Right. So
Let me talk to Salty.
right, I just called up one day and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I got a podcast right near you guys. Can I talk to Salty?
Yeah, where's Salty?
Like who they put on the phone, and or how long? Maybe they just
I don't
hang
know
up.
if that's funny
Hang
or
up
to
on
me.
me right away.
For some reason, that's funny to me more than probably should be.
No, I think it's appropriately funny. That was a joke. Was a knee slapper.
A knee
Knee
slapper.
slapper.
Yeah, that's what they say right now, right? The joke
That's
slapper.
what all the kids are saying.
Oh, the kid. Oh, fuck them.
All the kids make us sound like a bunch of old.
You know
men.
what? Wait, hold on. Speaking of kids, how many 12-year-olds have you beaten up today?
I haven't attacked any children today.
Today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, it's. I mean, let's
2024 is early still.
I don't. It's not what I do. It's a joke. He's joking. He's kidding.
It's not like
you're an inspiration.
Just because he did it twice doesn't mean it's something he does.
No, when we were on your show, that was your question for us. Was how many 12-year-olds do you think you could beat up at one time?
Yeah.
Right.
I think I settled on 14 or 15.
Yeah, you shot high.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate, and I'm with you. I think that I could take a bunch of them down before I ultimately met my
If you're in a situation like that, you have to choose
Did they
violence.
start to go through puberty yet? Did we determine that?
No, we didn't go that far.
Because that determined that. I mean,
I don't know,
bit of a
man.
fact.
Like joints and knees are your one-shot deal.
all right.
Any way you slice it.
Yeah.
Are they? I don't know how to say
He's
this
going
without
in
getting-
with high step. He's going to high step through those little kids and just step on knees the entire
Oh,
time.
it'd be like the ending of Step Brothers.
He'll just be stepping on knees, bringing kids down from the bottom up.
All right. So
You're on the little whirly thing with your arm out.
Yeah.
So anyway, the weather today was actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So anybody get flooded out of their job today?
No, not
Nobody?
me.
That was
Okay.
last week.
Oh,
Last
okay.
week.
Last
All
week,
right.
yes.
Very good. Yeah.
That was a cool picture.
did you
though.
guys see
Wild.
the eclipse? I did not, and
I
didn't
did
feel the
a
earthquake.
couple little. I didn't
I
feel
felt
the earthquake either.
yeah.
You did?
You didn't feel the earthquake?
No.
I felt the earthquake.
Well, I was in.
Like, was it crazy?
It was the strongest earthquake I've ever felt. I mean,
Probably the only one you
Did it
ever
just
felt.
feel
No, no,
like
no.
Oh,
this?
okay.
No, I felt when I lived in Long Island, we had an earthquake, which was apparently felt in New Jersey too, because I think it originated in Virginia, and this has got to be like 10 years or so ago.
Yeah.
And it was a low Richter scale earthquake. This one was a 4.8, 4.7.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
it was definitely a New Jersey earthquake because it came out 4.7. It was like, there's a 4.7 on the Richter scale, earthquake in New Jersey. And then like minutes later, it was like, hey, 4.8, 4.8. Hey, everybody hear that 4.8 earthquake that we got? It was a 4.8. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. 4.8, but it is like the strongest earthquake we've gotten in like 250 years or something.
Yeah,
like that, in
something
this area.
crazy like
So
that.
I was at work in a really old shitty building on the second story, and the house it's a house on pilings.
Okay.
So like we
The whole
shook
place
pretty
shook.
good. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe it because I was on the second floor of a house as well, and it was a rattle that you would think, okay, that's a big truck driving by maybe, but it just didn't stop. You know, it just kept going for way too long. Like, what the hell is this? And then I kind of got up and I was like, oh, okay, this is a legit earthquake. And it was,
Wow.
you know, I was surprised that everybody just didn't fundamentally feel it. Like there are people still that just like, I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you weren't driving in your car,
I say a lot of people, if you're in your car, the shocks will take care of it.
yeah, if you're driving in your car, that's one thing or whatever. But I mean,
I was outside. I was walking from the warehouse to my job, like in between that little side street there. And I go inside, and the waitress is like, "Did you feel that?" I'm like, "What? The earthquake?" I'm like, "Shut up!
You're fired.
I had to get like social media confirmation. You know, I was like, I'm pretty sure there was an earthquake.
I'm pretty
but,
sure that's what everybody did. I mean, Facebook will tell you if
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, what does Twitter have to say about this?
Channel 12 was immediately turned on, and it said it. It
Yeah.
confirmed it. I never knew until that day that there were fault lines in New Jersey.
Yeah,
I never
North
knew
Jersey.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's interesting.
I hadn't understood that we could even. I didn't conceptualize that we could even get an earthquake until the one that I felt in whatever year that was, and where I was on Long Island.
What's funny is I was on Long Island as well, and I was working on a job site. Me and a buddy of mine were on a piece of steel, and the project manager runs in. They're like, "Get down, get down! There was an earthquake again. Shut the fuck up! Come, get down now. The job is shut down." We're like, "Are you serious?" Like, all right, see ya. Like,
Yeah,
have a
that's
good
Guess I
day.
go home. Guess it's break time.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
So why don't we get into your show a little bit?
Let's do it.
Tell us a little bit about the show, what it's about.
I mean,
Give us the history. Like if you were making like I'm behind the music. Too glad to be
I
nice.
definitely wanted the dynamic
If
between you
this was
two.
behind
is
the
different.
music, it would be more like, listen, I only agreed to do this as long as I don't have to see that asshole Kris. You guys are gonna film us. You guys are gonna film us separately, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking heads.
Let's
talking
do
heads.
this. Let's do this.
Wow, really already? You
No,
feel
I'm
that?
just
Oh,
kidding.
It's only been like what? Fucking
But that's
2
what they
years?
do on like behind the music.
Yeah,
it's always
exactly.
it's always very dramatic and very. There's got to be some sort of like
Oh, you gotta sell
falling
it. You
out.
gotta
and
sell
then-
it.
Yeah, you're selling.
Right, right. Well, this is our reunion tour. It's our yeah. No, it's
Okay.
not. It's just our tour.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're on tour. No, I mean, the show itself started 4 years ago. I mean, this is something that I wanted to do for a long time, but just never really jumped at it. 4 years ago, a buddy of mine, I kept hounding him. I'm like, dude, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. He's like, no, dude, it's never going to work. It's not going to stop. Just stop. Give it up. So I just went and I bought one of those, a couple microphones, headphones, laptop. I was like, come over.
We're going to do it.
What? So we just started, and it was extremely rocky in the beginning. We were filming on our iPhones. I mean, we had no structure. We were just two stoners, two friends. We wanted to talk about whatever we wanted. We just didn't want to talk politics and religion. That was like our thing.
The two bugaboos.
Yeah, we really just
Smart.
wanted to sling dick and fart jokes.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing. Yeah.
So, I mean, we progressed slowly, got more followers, different equipment, different people, came and went. We had our friend of ours, Chelsea, she was a producer for a little bit. She, Ryan and I just would sit behind the desk. She would run the board and the computer. She left. We had Maria.
Maria is how I was introduced to Kris.
Mm-hmm. Maria Chamra. Actually, Maria Walling now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout to
Congratulations.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shout out getting your name back. Yeah.
Shout out to divorce.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's still congratulations.
Yeah, no,
There you go.
Because the thing about it is that the divorce happened a while ago. It's just that
Yeah.
she was waiting, going through the process of changing her name back. So now she's finally she reclaimed her name.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it took
so
a
it's very
while.
empowering.
That's
story.
something I don't have to worry about, but yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. And then so she ended up she was a guest first, and then she ended up taking the producer spot because Chelsea ended up working at her other job, so she left. And then it was just the three of us. Fast forward a little bit, Ryan and I we didn't really have a falling out. We were just going in two different directions. He has his own audio-visual company, NJ Audio Visual. And I mean, I get it. Like, that's your livelihood.
Yeah.
We're not making shit here. You know what I mean? Like, do that. I understand that you don't have time for this.
Yeah, the fun project comes second. Yeah.
Exactly. So it turned out to where, like, he stopped, he left the show completely. And I didn't want to just give up. I love doing this. No matter what, I'll do it forever. I'll do it till the wheels fall off. I don't care. I panicked, though, because I don't know what to do. I'm an idiot. I'm a big, dumb idiot.
It's funny. On our last podcast, everybody goes, I wonder what it'd be like having to do this to you. I'm like, none of this shit would work. That's what would happen.
Like, I know bare minimum. I could use that. No problem. I can turn on the laptop. I can turn the cameras on. I can turn on OBS. That's it. That's all I could do. It would be horrible. And then I reached out to Dave, and I was like, hey, man.
Help.
Do you want to join the show? Like, please? Like, and thankfully and luckily enough, he did, and we wouldn't be anywhere, honestly, without him. Seriously.
I started out as a guest. I had been a guest on the show previously, and then I was a guest on the show the second time, and I think it was the second time I was on the show, or maybe the third time I was on the show. I came in the studio, and it was Kris and Maria. And they kind of explained the whole thing. They were like, "Look, Ryan's leaving, and
it was a guilt trip appearance." I was like, "Hey, man, get Dave in here."
So they sandbagged me. They invited me on the show to be a guest on the show,
I cried.
They ended up asking me,
beautiful.
It's like, "Would you be interested in taking it up at least as like a guest host for a while and see if you like it and whatever?" So I started co-hosting the show at that point, and it's been a blast. I'm very glad that Kris trusted me to take over that role and also asked me to do it just because I'm really enjoying it. I'm really having a good time. I also, I guess, produce the show. So not only am I the co-host, sometimes I'll be sitting next to Kris on the in the chairs when we have guests in or when we're just doing a show by ourselves. But if it's literally just the two of us, then I'll sit in the control room and I'll work the controls, and Kris will sit out in the main room when we do our KCDC episodes, which doesn't happen a lot, but when it does happen, we're still cool because we can run a 2-man show even out of that studio.
And they're fun.
Yeah, and so we have.
He's just spinning the wheel, fighting against himself.
Right. Well, that's what ends up happening more often than not. Is that Kris is in there, and then we start going back and forth, and then he's like, "You know what? Fine."
I was like, when I was in there, I forget what happened. You were answering a text or something, and I'm like, the wheel was broken last time. I'm like, spin that motherfucker.
He's like, no. Fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Wheel of Doom is great. We have a wheel that sits between, sits on right behind Kris's chair, I guess. And there's some, like when you spin the wheel, sometimes when you have to spin the wheel is generally when you do something wrong or when maybe you've done something bad or maybe your phone makes noise during the recording of an episode or something. We catch that. Kris is going to check his right now. Just to
I heard
sure.
it go off before.
No, you did.
Really?
Definitely.
Yeah,
No,
totally. I heard something go off before.
I know it's not mine.
Well, if it does here, you got to go back to the studio
Yes,
and
make sure
a
he spins the
TikTok
wheel for me at the next
of you
one.
doing the wheel spin for us.
Well, no. See, I think you're safe from the wheel. I think you're safe from the wheel because we're in their home space. If you guys had some sort of a punishment, like if it was some sort of like a golf.
Oh, I have a punishment.
Golf club.
I should have known better. That's on me. I'm sorry. I should have known better.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I think we lost
What'd you
Kris.
do?
Oh, we lost Kris.
Hey.
He's back.
Check.
He's back.
Oh,
That was weird.
Yeah.
That's almost like a baby crying in our headphones.
that happened one day. We were using I have the Rode wireless lapels. We had 3 guests. Can't have 5 mics on this.
Yeah.
So I did one little connector and used the 2 wireless lapels, and I have it on the clip, and you just hear in the background, bro. And me and him were like, "What the fuck was that?"
That's awesome.
What was it?
We didn't know, just some interference that got picked up wirelessly. By
I was like, yeah, that's the wrong place.
So
It's
it's
supposed to be your
somebody's
place
baby
does
monitor
that.
or something. Was
Yeah,
it?
I'll play it for you later.
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
even think of that.
That must be what it. If you were hearing a baby, maybe it was interfering and you were picking
I
up
don't even know
somebody's
if it was a baby
monitor.
because I when I was editing it, I was
Oh my god!
I looped it
So
back and
bad.
forth.
If that
It
was
just,
interfering
it
and the
almost just
baby
sounded
monitor
like a
heard what
noise.
we were
Like,
saying.
Oh,
that
yeah,
would've
that's why the baby was crying.
Maybe their little spot is haunted, like our spot.
No, that's you guys.
Yeah,
There's no
That's-
ghosts here.
All right. You sure?
Well, they're all underneath the concrete.
we all have
He's been here a long time. So.
we have the Wheel of Doom. We also have the ghosts.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We have the cool window. We have some of the good
You got
stuff.
the
But we
train?
also have some of the not so good. Yeah, see,
we
some
got
of the
the
not so
Train, I
good
like
stuff.
Get the
that.
train.
No, that's cool. That's like a cool thing. It should be in every.
I love how quick you guys are too. As soon as first, well, this train is brought to you by.
Thank you.
You got it.
Right. I remember when I first came there as a guest, because the first time I was on as a guest was, so it must have been the third time when when we talked about me joining the show.
Yeah.
Because the first time was at Kris's house. The show was still being done out of his house. The second time was my first time in that studio in Belmar. And we're talking, and all of a sudden a train comes, and I'm like, are you guys kidding me? You have a podcast studio right next door to the train station? And they're like,
We're punk
the
rock,
best we
man.
could do, man.
so as soon as when I joined the show, that was one of the first things I told Kris. I was like, look, I think we should just talk about it, because there's no way to hide that. You can't ignore it. And if there's a guest that comes in there and what the hell is this? I think it's better to embrace it and be like, this is something that we have that other podcast studios almost certainly don't have, which is a train that just comes through every.
Which is funny because I was on the Asbury Park Vibes podcast, and they're on Main Street in Asbury, and same thing. Every time the train goes by, you can hear it.
Do they say anything about it, or they just ignore it? Oh,
they pretty much that, or an ambulance flies by Main Street, at least every episode. They're like, we're just used to it by now.
Right on.
Because they're right on Main Street, and they got a whole bunch of glass in the front of there, almost like a storefront.
Oh, wow.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
because they have a photography studio, and then they do the podcast in the front.
Who's this?
Asbury Park Vibes.
Oh, okay.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're cool people.
I don't know. We might even follow them on Instagram. I'm not sure.
Probably.
We were on their show. They were on our show.
Oh, nice. Did you talk about us?
I did on their one. I brought you guys up, yeah, because it was I was on that right after, like a week or two after I was on your show.
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
What did you say?
Jeez.
I said, don't just stay away from those guys. Stay away from those guys.
Especially the
Those
guy with
guys
all the
are bad
tattoos
news.
on his face.
You guys are pure. Don't let them taint you.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Don't let us anywhere near your taint, actually.
Virgins.
Yeah, seriously.
There's volcanoes to the left, dude. Then to make you feel, I wasn't at that one either.
You weren't at which one?
Asbury Park Vibes.
Oh, you weren't at that podcast either?
No.
So now what's your deal? You only do home games, no away games? What's your story?
I came to your place, didn't I?
You did one time, but it seemed like you were really mad about being there.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was mad.
Shots fired.
Go back and look at the video.
But dude,
He was a little
mad at
hostile.
him.
He was a little
he
hostile
was like
at
this the
parts.
whole time.
we're on their turf, man.
And then when
I'm
you're like,
just
I think
busting
I know
balls.
you. He's like,
No,
fuck you
I'm
too.
like, I'm literally trying to remember. I was like,
busting
was I a
balls. I'm
dick? Because I
busting
mean,
balls.
usually I'm a dick.
No.
I mean, I get it.
But I'll say this. Oh, redemption. Because on the show, I was like, I know where I know you from. I auditioned for a band, and he's like, nah, it wasn't me. And we're like, right.
That's right.
No,
But then
yeah,
we
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about it after the show, and we found out that in fact I was
It was
auditioning
them.
for it. It was a different band than what he was thinking of at the time when he said no, it wasn't me.
Yep.
But there was a band that somebody was trying to create that he knew that asked me to come in and sing for them. And so there was the one day when I bumped into him and we played together for a couple of an hour.
Don't feel bad. I didn't make that band either. So
You didn't?
no, I wasn't.
Wow, nobody was good enough for this guy, huh?
not. Jeez, shit.
Tough
that
out here.
band, Metallica.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. The Foo Fighters, they just kind of like,
Yeah,
all right,
that guy
man.
Dave Grohl, he's
Or
real.
maybe he's just a good choice of character.
Oh man, see, that's worse than what I said. That's way worse than what I said.
I got to take my shots when I can get them.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about him.
No, it's fair. It's fair. You guys
He's
actually
actually
do. I do the same thing with Chris. When they're out there, even if I don't mean them, I gotta take
Like if
them.
you take that
dude.
softball and you just lob it up in the
Yeah,
air,
what
I'm
am I
gonna
doing?
fucking swing.
Human
You don't
nature.
even. I'm such an easy target. I'm easy. Like,
And you're such a
seriously.
nice guy too.
Yeah,
He's a sweetie. I've been telling him that since the beginning.
Really. I'm an easy target. It's unbelievable. I believe anything you tell me. I'm so gullible. It's crazy.
That's why I've been telling him he's a sweetie. I've been trying to.
Yeah.
keep better.
You're programming him.
So what you're saying is, okay, you two are kind of then the same, and me, I'm just a mean version of him
Okay.
because I'm
Yeah,
nice.
It's like the angel and the devil, you know? Depends on what shoulder you look on.
That's a good dynamic. I'll accept that.
we should make a meme of that. Both of us sitting there like, yeah, hi. I'll talk to you.
Big Dave, all you get a little bit of horns, comes fire coming off him.
Right. Glowing eyes.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it really all just started with two friends.
Oh, we're back to that. Okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Bring it
Yeah,
over.
my bad.
Land it
Continuing
plane.
back.
Yeah,
Continuing back. We're professionals. We know what we're doing.
We're bringing it back. It really all just started with two friends, some weed, and like I said, we just wanted to sling dick and fart jokes. We just wanted to make people laugh.
That's good.
And now it's two friends and some weed, and we give you just about the same amount of dick and fart jokes per episode. We try, but we also do a lot. I would say a lot more guests, a lot more different fun things. We're very consistent. We're doing a lot of. We play games.
You had my guy Gotts on there.
We had Gotts from
Gotts,
the
if you listening,
Yeah.
come on the fucking podcast. I've been trying to get you on here for like 2 years.
Come on, man. Where's the camera? Right there. Gotts, come on the show.
Man.
Yeah, we played a game when you came on, right? We
Yeah.
played a band name game.
I almost. It's not as good, but I have a couple lined up for you
well,
guys.
I brought a
tonight.
game. I brought a game too for you guys to play.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
want.
I like games.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can do them both.
I brought a game also. And I brought my guitar. It's out in the car, but I did bring my guitar.
Oh, do you
as
want?
well.
You want? We could record a live performance.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if there's time at the end. It's not like an important thing because I'm not a musician in my by trade. I'm a musician by
By hobby.
Well, I used to be very serious about it. Like when I was younger, I was very serious about music. I was very into performing and recording and playing and all that other stuff. But it hasn't been as big a part of my life lately. So while I do still consider myself a musician, I'm not a performing musician right now. I'm not like in the game. I've done a lot of sound engineering. I've done a lot of this, that, and the thing. The most recent musical thing I did was we all had an idea. Well, I had the idea, and then I brought it up to the group,
He sandbagged us. He signed us up for something.
Well, okay. Let's see if that's true. Let me tell the rest of the story first. Let's let you guys decide if I signed anybody up for anything. So I was like, hey, guys, you know what might be fun for the show is if all of us audition, because the Jersey Shore Blue Claws baseball, minor league baseball team, and that's local to us, was accepting auditions for the national anthem, to sing the national anthem at the games. So I was like, wouldn't it be funny if like all of us submitted videos to the Blue Claws to sing the national anthem and see if any of us got picked to do the thing, right? And then if we do, we make an episode out of it, whatever. So they're like, yeah, and I was expecting them to be like, no fucking way. I was expecting everybody to be like, no, forget it, get out of here. And then I still might have done it anyway, but I would not have been as excited about it. The two of them, Kris, and we have two other members of our show who are there, not every show, but most of the time, either Dakota or Anthony is there. So shout out Dakota and Anthony. Dakota and Kris were both like, yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. They're like, yeah, I have singing in my background. I did this in high school. I did that in high school, whatever.
Yeah, I did. To his defense, I did say that. I did.
Right. Everybody was like, yeah, let me do that. Well, that sounds good. And I was like, really? And they were like, yeah.
Serious?
Well, so like, why would I bring it up, right? So like I do. I showed up at the studio one day when nobody else was there. I videotaped myself singing the national anthem. I put it on YouTube. I did the application. I sent the clip to the Blue Claws. And then I went on vacation for 10 days. And I was like, guys, I'm going to be without cell phone service most likely for the next 2 weeks. Don't forget that the 15th is the deadline to do your auditions, to send your things in. So,
I'm crying.
So I get back from my vacation, 2 weeks later, and it's way past the deadline. And I get back into the swing of things. Like according to my group text, it didn't move at all since the time I left there. I didn't, but I know that I missed something. And so I go to these guys. I'm like, so how did your auditions go for the national anthem thing? And then they didn't do it.
They're probably like, what are you talking about?
Pretty much. And nobody did it except me. So I didn't sign them up for it. I didn't sign them up for it, so that was not true. They were supposed to sign themselves up for it and just completely didn't do it. Yes, I did get accepted.
Congratulations.
So, hey, do you guys want to come to a Blue Claws game with us?
Yes, I'll definitely go check that out.
My work's got 4 season tickets.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I will allegedly, if they pick me, because like Kris made the point that they probably just accept everybody and then they go and they pick you, and they say that they book their performers 2 weeks in advance. So I would get a 2 week notice like, hey, we would like you to sing on this night at this time or this day at this time, whatever. So I'd then be able to say, hey, everybody, I'm going to be singing at the Blue Claws game, and then whoever can get there can get there. If you have season tickets, probably makes it a little easier.
I can get 4 seats, yeah.
So
that's rad.
That's the
man,
deal.
I'm crying still.
But yeah, so
you just gotta let me know. Like literally any home game, I can get tickets to.
if I get the notice, if they reach out to me, I will let everybody know.
Oh, I will tape it
yeah.
for our podcast as well.
Cool. And
Or like selfie. You're like, yeah.
We're gonna make you famous.
And so I auditioned to be a Blue Claws national anthem singer, and I got it. I got accepted. But these guys hung me out to dry, man.
No, but listen.
So yeah,
you know damn well I'm gonna be there with bells and whistles on.
You better be there.
I might even see if I can get a T-shirt with your face on it.
That would be great.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Ooh,
if you could get a T-shirt with me on it, but me wearing exactly what I'm wearing that day.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
That would be great.
We can coordinate
Get the exact same outfit that I'm wearing. Like I'll pre-wear it. We'll get a picture of me, and we'll have John L. put it on.
Yeah, just have on the top Bob's bursting everywhere.
Right, exactly, like a big flag, but me wearing the exact
Have
same
it say like
clothes.
National Treasure or something like that.
Right. Our sweet boy.
Oh, little boy.
Yeah,
sweet
Yankee
angel.
Doodle David.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
We're gonna have fun. Yeah,
It should be. Like, I hope that they. I mean,
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
like once the reality of once I got the email back being like, congratulations, you've been selected, and I was like, oh man, I might actually have to do
dude,
this.
This is real.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude,
I was like,
the Blue
oh man.
Claws. I mean, like 35 people go to those games. It's gonna be okay.
Dude.
I'm only kidding. I'm kidding.
Especially
I'm
if it's
kidding,
like if they pick you for like a Thirsty Thursday game, there's
get a
a
lot of
good
people
2,000-3,000
there.
people there. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope I don't forget the words.
Oh,
you do.
dude.
Thanks, guys.
And the
Right. Lots of
He just
bombs
forgets
everywhere.
He just freezes.
da da da.
Guitar solo.
Jimmy, where are you?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's gonna be priceless.
I'll
Hopefully,
hold up big
hopefully
cue cards for you.
that would be funny. Like picture cards, you know.
Probably with the wrong words on it, but yeah.
I think it'd be better for video purposes if you did it in like charades.
He acts it out. So wait, what if I have Chris up there next to me, but instead
my
of
God,
doing
yes.
American Sign Language, instead of doing ASL,
I'll
he's
do
just doing interpretive dance.
interpretive
Yes.
dance,
That-
yeah. I mean, if they allowed that, you know, I totally
That would be
would.
magical.
I totally would.
Well, you know what you
Magical.
should do is maybe submit an interpretive dance video
Well,
for,
no,
to the national
he said it
anthem.
right there. He's like, oh, if they allowed that, I totally would. Meaning, like, that's not.
Well, that
gonna
means
happen.
when you get the email.
You go fuck
Cindy, you said
yourself
when I
on
asked
that
him if he
dance.
wanted to sing the song in the first place.
As I said, when you get the email confirming your date, you say, "I'm going to bring my own interpretive for dance, interpretive dance."
I'll just say
It's part of the
interpreter.
package.
I'll just say interpreter.
Yeah, there you go. Leave
Leave
it
off
vague.
the. He's like, it's a dance interpreter. I speak dance.
And I have
it's
one
my
of
first
those,
language.
One of those like full body suits. It's all black, so you can't see any of me.
That's
So
a
I
little
could just do
weird.
it in
So you're like the anti-green
That
band.
would be kind of, yeah, exactly. The,
Yeah. It's
the other
exactly,
color of a man.
Yeah.
That would sound weird if you said it.
That's what I said.
yeah,
Why I said what I said.
yeah. Trying to back us into a corner there. We're not going to be. We won't
I
be too.
forgot.
Nice try, buddy. Nice
I
try.
forgot we're not home. I forgot we're not home.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Oh
No,
sorry.
I will not.
Wow. You just get up like that's fucking rude.
I had to give him a drink, man.
Well,
I
that's,
mean,
You
listen,
suffer
I mean,
through. This is an art.
I
this
get up.
is now where these two guys are the same.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
So
It's called edit. The beauty of editing. That never happened.
True.
fair, but every hour
Yep.
Oh, you have to pee. I know.
On the hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
On the hour.
okay.
Yep.
That's
I don't know
fair.
how you did a 24-hour live.
He peed
If
a
you-
lot.
I peed a lot. I did. I peed a lot, and it was pretty much like
it's-
it was almost every hour.
It's like, okay, he gets up, Control E. Okay, he comes back, Control E, Control M, mute it out. You're good.
Yeah. No, we let it run, bro.
Oh, you did?
Most of the time I let it run. I thought I had this like brilliant plan that I was going to do because we have a stream deck, so I can hit like a video with audio and so on.
Okay.
So I can just hit a button, which I could still do differently, but I thought I could hit like video and audio so I could run a commercial. And it would
Okay.
the commercial would run for the duration of him running to the
Him
bathroom.
peeing, yes.
That would be a long commercial, first of all. So I didn't have that at the time.
He's got a large bladder. Don't
I
make him
stay
feel bad about
hydrated.
it.
I stay very hydrated. It's very important. Stay hydrated,
Yeah, I
kids.
feel good.
Drink a lot of water.
Right, exactly.
Gallon a day at least.
Yeah, you got to keep it moving. But it didn't
TSA.
sync up correctly because we record straight to video. Like we do all of our effects and all of our
Yeah.
overlays and stuff. Like most of them. The only thing I don't do is like the names. So if I put your name and your @ on the screen, I'll do that afterwards. But everything else happens in like live during the show.
And speaking of overlays, this man is responsible for the one you're seeing on the screen right now.
Oh yeah,
All down the bottom there. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, thanks to him, because he's a nice guy.
yeah. I was
very
like,
stylish.
I could make that look prettier, so I did.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask. He's just like, dude, send me all your logos. I'm gonna do something for you. I'm like, okay. And he, like 2 hours later, he sends it back and goes, here you go. I'm like, oh,
Here's what
thanks.
happened.
So, no, he gets it back and he puts it on. He's like, hey, Jeff, man, what do you think? I'm like, yeah, it's the fucking logo. It's cool. All right.
Yeah, nice.
Thanks for it.
Well, he made
Thanks for
one with like
showing
a
me.
black on the bottom and one with a white on the bottom. And I sent them both. I said, which one do you prefer? He goes, I don't care. It's logos.
Jeff, not a
It's like,
detail guy.
thanks, guy.
Not a detail guy. But
No,
yeah,
no.
it was like if we worked together and you showed up every day and your uniform, like your bow tie was all fucked up. And then eventually
I wear a bow tie at
and then
work?
eventually one day, well, yeah, they give you like a vest and a bow tie and you're like bagging groceries or something. And I show up one day and I'm like, you know what?
1940.
Come over here, Matt.
That's
come over
as
here.
old as your
And I
drink.
fix your bow tie for you so that it looks nice. I straighten it out for you and I show you, okay, this is the way it's supposed to look. And then every day after that, you show up to work and you look really nice. That's what happened there. I was just like, come here, get over here, here. And I fixed this little bow tie and I fixed
it
his
does
little,
look a lot
his
better.
little
It's a-
vest.
Yes, it looks
Yeah.
amazing.
But that's our podcast is just it's consistently improving because we started out, we didn't know shit. Everything I've learned from just watching videos and
Amen.
making mistakes along the way.
YouTube University.
You can
man.
learn a lot.
Shout out.
You can
Seriously.
learn a lot. Yeah.
Because I'd say like the first 10 or 12 episodes we did, we literally just managed to pull it off with just things we had lying around. We didn't even have to buy anything.
That's good. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's probably better that way because then you can.
I had a little like handheld like Tascam DR40 with like 2 XLR inputs, and he would run from his PA into that, and that would go into the computer.
Nice.
We had a Canon camera that would literally every like I was like
30 minutes
every
or something
28
like
minutes it would go click and turn off, and then click and turn back on.
That was
son of a bitch.
That same thing happens with like a Sony camera. It would just stop after like a half hour.
Yeah, because
the older models, the new model will just run. Like,
well, the older models I found out is because if it runs more than 30 minutes of consecutive video, it's considered a video camera and not a camera.
A DSLR.
Yeah.
Interesting. That part I didn't know. Interesting.
When it came to how it was taxed
So
when they sold it.
I guess the one that I have is a video camera because that shit will run for 24 hours.
I don't think it's that same way anymore. But
No.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the laws
because
are
everything
different.
takes video now,
Right.
and you could take hours and hours of video
Yeah.
as long as you got the power.
That video is not available. It's just lost in the ether. That really bums me.
I did when we did the when we do a live stream on our show the last Wednesday of every month. People can go to YouTube at Two Clouded Minds and they can see a live stream generally at night, right?
I normally hop on and heckle you guys. A little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Yes, thank you for that.
We love it.
But what was I going with this? What was the question?
There wasn't a question.
No, there wasn't a question.
You created your own question.
No, no,
I
no.
said that I was really bummed
No,
out
yeah,
that
okay.
the
It was
24-hour live stream is not available.
when you do a live stream to YouTube automatically records it.
Okay.
So if you do like an hour or 2 hours or whatever, the video
Well, it'll post it after you're done. Yeah.
It posts it so that it's always there. You go to the live tab and all these videos.
Oh, you're
are there.
24 hour and it didn't do that?
It was too long, so it
That's
couldn't
what we're
process.
thinking, yeah.
And it just is gone. There's no recording of it.
But what's crazy is though, like on YouTube, I've seen it. There's like 100-hour long like
Streams and stuff like that.
yeah.
I think they must record it and then post it. They must also record it themselves. You know,
Yeah,
like
I
the only
guess.
way we
The
could have
amount
done
of
it.
storage you have to have.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
That's
we would have
crazy.
had to record it in OBS, and that file would have probably. I mean, I can't
It'd
even
still be
imagine how
rendering.
long. right.
And how long would that take to upload?
I have no idea.
Days.
I have right. Seriously. So
You're talking probably like terabytes at that point.
realistically, like it could be a terabyte of information if you were
Yeah.
trying to record it just simply, and then I would because I mean, yeah. So the long and short of it is, I was going somewhere with the story first of all, and secondly, that we don't have a recording of the live stream. Yeah,
There was some gems in there. There really was.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
It was a great time. We did
I don't
some
even
fun
want to
stuff.
go live with this guy.
No, you can't.
No.
We'd be canceled.
You know, I tell you what, I thought
out.
that I'd
Somebody
never
had to
be able
see
to
it,
do
right?
it.
I guess.
Wow.
Unfortunately, people actually see it.
Wow.
Wow, you didn't even notice you took a serious shot right there.
Oh no, I did. I just like whatever.
I thought for sure like there's no way I can go live. I need to be edited. It's not so bad. It's
Yeah.
actually quite fun. It's fun to
I guess because when you are live, you're constantly aware of it.
exactly. It's fun to try.
Because I know our normal episodes are normally fairly edited, like pretty heavily.
Yeah, I apologize that I got a little loose.
I've
been loosey goosey. I think. Have I been good? I can't really,
Today?
Yeah, I think I dropped
Yeah.
a lot of f bombs.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
I normally curse at him in the first like 10 seconds.
All right, cool.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
your intro
I'll
says
be like,
"Welcome
oh
to
man,
hell,"
fuck
right?
this guy.
Yeah. Right.
What?
Because a lot of times, I'll be sitting there and I'll start doing my intro and he hits the frickin' beep as I'm talking and I'm like, fuck you.
What sounds do you have?
A bunch.
We got a bunch.
Oh, so you can like
Nice.
change it over, and you can have like multiple
Yeah.
pages. Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's a few pages.
Oh, that's what
It's
I
a
like
really rad machine. I love that
What
thing.
the fuck is this?
That's a good travel machine.
Yeah.
You know
To
what I mean? Like-
run live to do like a live show and record it. It's
yeah.
good.
Like on location, right? We got to do. Well, I want to try and do that fight. So I took off that day. I requested off for that day. So if that thing pans out, then we could do it. We might have the opportunity to do a live show from like a MMA event.
Oh, that's cool.
Potentially. It
Okay.
might happen, it might not, but I'm preparing for it to happen so that I can be available. Then there's like 420 Expo, which I think is in like October or something like that. I applied for media credential there. Exotica Expo in Edison, that I want to say is in September.
Yeah, I think
I applied for a media credential for there. So basically, I'm just trying to apply for as many like media credentials.
Well, if you get that one, I'll be your audio engineer.
Awesome, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, like that's when we will bring this. We'll do this and my laptop, and we could even use probably the small Stream Deck, or maybe even bring the big one. But I don't know. That might be a little overkill. But regardless, our operation could travel pretty easily.
For sure.
Our entire operation fits in a backpack and a case for that.
That's the way you got to do it, man.
Great.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And you don't like.
I mean, minus the stands and stuff, but
it would be nice to have all the other things, but you don't need them.
No.
You know what I mean? Like right at the end of the day, like you have visual representation, you have the audio, which is essentially the most important thing, and you have the ability to cut it up the way you guys like it. I mean,
because we did last summer we did Manahawkin. It was like a music and beer festival down in Manahawkin.
at the Manafurkin.
Well, it's right down the street from there.
Oh,
It's
okay,
they called it Manahawkin, and there was like 30 breweries there, and they had bands going and stages and
Cool.
two stages, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Do
time.
they-
We walked around with like my phone on a little gimbal, and we were walking through the crowds and shit as the bands are playing. And
Do they do that every year?
yeah, we're going back
Ooh.
again this coming summer. Yeah,
When do they have the date yet or not yet?
sometime in beginning of August.
I got to keep my ears open for that one because if I can stop through there,
Come hang out with us.
It should be technically in my neck of the woods at that time.
Manahawkin Lake Park,
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
right
gotta see.
on Route 9.
I
Might
gotta
as
see if
well
I'm
be in
available.
Greece. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's just south of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just south.
You're a Monmouth County.
It's in the
person.
Pine Barrens.
You
in the
don't
pine
understand us
trees.
pinies down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. No idea. Yeah.
You know where Manahawkin is, right?
Nope.
Route 72, like you're going to Long Beach Island?
Nope.
No?
I could tell that Chris didn't have like the highest level of confidence even coming here. Right? Like
Dude, full GPS. I was when he came out of the car, I was like, that's the scariest turn.
Oh
I've
yeah,
ever
you could
done.
die.
I passed it twice, and then I saw that it was like a red light, and then I was able to like make the turn. I hung out at Wawa for a second. You know what I'm saying?
our sweet boy.
Listen, man.
You're very kind.
But it's like I said, it's like you're going towards Long Beach Island. Down that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Just another resort town.
Sure. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's where rich people go, though. It's not the resort town that I ever went to when I was growing up.
It used to be the locals, but now it's a very rich
very
place.
rich.
Oh,
See,
well, I
yeah.
think that's everywhere in New Jersey now.
There's a good.
I don't know,
donut
dude.
shop
Seaside
down there.
Heights was still the same. Remember Seaside Heights when we went there, for the polar plunge? It was still good old grimy Seaside Heights.
Really? Because
Oh,
I thought they had
They're
like built
making it into a
McMansions and
family
shit
place.
there. Yeah.
They did that to Asbury. I mean,
That's Asbury's taken literally, I swear to God, Seaside's like thing.
Not supposed to mention Asbury to these guys. What are you doing?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's a bad word in this place.
It
Is
is.
it?
Yeah, dude. Fuck that place.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like Pee Wee Herman.
No, but
I was just gonna say, all right, man.
no, it's okay to talk about it because we're talking about their downfall. So like, it's actually a positive note.
Right, you're allowed to throw shade on Asbury Park,
Oh, okay.
but strictly that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
I was gonna say he must never watched our podcast, but then again, you probably edit all the Asbury shit out.
Most of the Asbury stuff, yeah.
I just remember it from when you guys came on our show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys spoke freely about
I used to
it.
love playing there. It used to be great.
Oh yeah, once upon a time.
Yeah.
That was
Keywords are used to be.
I think I said it before, but my favorite place to play, my favorite place to perform was the Saint.
Oh, I loved playing at the Saint.
The
Yeah.
Saint was just I had an awesome little. The place was tiny.
Smelled like piss.
It was basically the size of this room.
It smelled like
And
piss, was
it
covered in stickers.
I went to the Saint.
Great sound system at
I've
the end
only
too.
went to the Saint once, and yeah, I only went to the Saint once.
Is it still there?
It's not open anymore, no.
No.
When did it close?
Oh, bummer.
2 years ago? Year and a half ago?
I don't know.
Something like that. And then they're reopening with somebody else somewhere else in Asbury.
They are
That still remains to be seen.
Oh, yeah.
potentially.
So they say.
So
that,
that
place,
dead.
that place was rad.
Yeah.
that's a shame.
That's
I'm
like a
still
hallway.
pissed I missed the
Yeah.
when the
Hallway with the
Deftones
stage
played
at
there.
the end of it. That was
Yeah,
rad.
dude. It was really small. It was really small, but like just being on that stage, something about it, something about the energy of that room. I mean, it always felt full, but that's obvious. Like, with a small enough room.
That place was dope, man.
but it
Well, I
was
loved it because they had a sound system that was built for like a hall in that little tiny ass.
yeah, I mean, it was good, right? The sound was good
The
there.
sound was good.
So it could
Definitely
be
at the
super
end.
loud and it was still nice and clear because
Yeah.
you weren't like over pushing the system.
Maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know, man. It was just like my all-time favorite.
Yeah, my old band's
What a
drum head
shame.
was on the wall. Yeah, that was our home base.
Interesting. Interesting. And now it's all Salties, which is our home base essentially. That's why we gotta like buddy up with Salty.
Yeah.
Hey,
We gotta
Salty, what's
bring
up?
Yeah, hey
Yeah,
Salty,
we'll
come
talk
on
to
in.
Salty for sure.
Come on
We
in.
just can't let Salty
Kick your
know.
shoes off before you come in the door.
We just can't really let Salty know where I work.
Well, I don't think that there'd be any bad blood. You got to have a job, you
Yeah,
gotta. It's not
yeah,
like you physically, personally are not competition.
I'm not. No.
You're just
like Romeo.
I'm
and
like, well,
Juliet.
how does that matter? I'm like, oh, it's competition. Okay.
yeah, but not like you know what I mean. Like he's got to have a job, and if I need to be the front person for that, then so be it. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
I'll balaclava her up.
I'll come in like I'm robbing the joint.
Right, like we're sitting in I'm in the doorway of the studio. I greet this person. I walk in. Hey, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming into the studio. Come right this way. Okay, this is the control room, and then we walk in. And he goes, ski mask, like, hey, what's going on? How you doing?
What the fuck?
Yeah, seriously. And this is the last thing you see before you die.
I mean, if anything, you gotta come in with like a full like luchador setup going on.
That would be great.
Oh, that would be cool.
It's a hellscape.
Come swinging in the room like Rey Mysterio. Just,
That would be good. When you get your stomach piece done, you do have to do like a luchador one day
I'll do that for sure.
with like just the pants and the mask and just straight up tattoos ripping.
Done.
that took a lot to get.
That's
to
a
do
perfect.
Yeah.
That's a deal. Is there a public place we could go to?
Yeah. Can I bring the belt? Like,
Oh hell
Yeah,
hell
Yeah,
yeah!
yeah. That's right. I
for
forgot you guys
sure.
had a belt. That's
yeah,
cool.
right.
We're doing
I did
this
too.
the right way. Yeah.
There you go. Wow, put it on the
Yeah,
list.
Chuck's gonna do my
Pop it in the notes.
My belly in June. I'm getting Medusa blast on the whole thing. It's gonna be sick.
That's gonna suck.
It's gonna suck.
Yeah.
You know that like celebrities now are getting themselves like knocked out
dude.
Knocked out.
with anesthesia
For
To get tattooed?
They're
to
getting
get like
numbed out
long
for tattoos.
for
Like,
long sessions of
Some people
tattooing.
get like Novocaine during it's like a little.
No, these people they're getting anesthesia. They're getting put to
knocked
sleep
out.
for like a 13-hour session or whatever it is, or like a 7-hour session or whatever, so that they can just stand this like full body tattoo all in one shot.
That pisses me
It's becoming
off
a thing that rich people
so
are doing.
much.
Wow.
Why? Go ahead.
Why? Because to get a tattoo, they're not in our game. They're not in our game. Okay, you got a tattoo. You didn't feel the fucking thing. It's a rite of passage. If you can't take the pain, you shouldn't have the tattoo.
So what happens if they have like a bunch of small tattoos? Like you see my tattoos, they're very insignificant.
But
If I
you
get a
didn't
handful, a
numbed-
bunch of them.
You didn't get numbed out or
No. But,
put
I was
to
gonna,
sleep.
but,
about
but
it.
what I'm going to ask is, I have these 3 that I have. What if I decided the next piece I want to get is like a full back and side, both ribs?
Okay.
I want to get the. I just want to get something all the way wrapped around me, but I'm going to get put out for it. No.
Don't get it.
No.
Don't get it.
Okay.
Because you're not
But
gonna,
I know what a tattoo
can't take the
feels
heat,
like.
get out the kitchen.
I know what a tattoo
But you're
feels
not
like.
going to
though.
wake up. You're not going to go to sleep and then wake up and that whole entire thing is going to get done.
Yeah.
No, that's. I mean,
That's what they do. That's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing. They're getting put out so that they can get
think
like.
that's
Oh, you
crazy.
know who
I
it was?
think
Was
it's
like
crazy.
Dak Prescott, the quarterback from the Cowboys.
Okay.
And then somebody else who I can't remember right now, but Dak Prescott was one of them where he had like this full like side of his body deal going on. So they put him out. They put him under. So you say if you can't take, like you said, you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
yeah.
Interesting.
Can I do what he does? Absolutely not. Could I get tackled by a football player and live to tell the tale? Probably not. But I'm not out there trying.
But I'm
to
not
do
a
it,
pussy
you
getting
know?
knocked out from my tattoo.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, and I'm not trying to play like Mr. Tough Guy. I'm not that guy at all.
No.
I'm not that guy at all. But I mean, come on, dude. Like, they're not in our game. They didn't.
I mean, dude, if I could take that, my chest hurts so bad.
Yeah.
My
So
chest
bad.
hurt. My
Oh.
throat hurt. My back hurt. It all sucked.
Yeah, that's one I would not want to
But
go
it was
through
worth
again.
it. It was worth it. It looks cool. I love it.
Like arms and legs, fine, I could do that all day. But my chest, man, oof, that one made me reconsider things. That sucked.
That's funny.
My knee ditches kind of sucked.
Yeah, the knees, the elbow ditches were probably the worst
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
arms.
The knee ditches kind of sucked.
I don't have enough. My tattoos were all in pretty benign places, so I can't even say. I only have a few so far.
Oh,
Like,
so we got to get to these
But
games.
you know what it feels like.
Yeah,
So
of course.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What is that?
So we got to get to these games.
Oh, game time.
game
Love it.
time.
You got one too, right?
Yeah, I'll bring mine out while you guys are doing yours. Or while you're doing yours.
I got to make sure I still got it on here.
I'm scared.
Oh my god. The fuck. So not my thing.
Some of them are kind of easy.
I'm like this, like Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera. Which one?
Christina.
Yeah. Well, no, Christina then.
Some of them are like super easy, but some of them are a little harder.
See, I can fall on both sides of the fence. I like me like a skinny little petite chick, but I also like a bit of a thicker chick.
Okay.
Not like, you know.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Almond Joy's got nuts. Man's don't. All right. I'll just put the other ones back in later on the video so everybody else can see it. I went with like movies
Okay.
that had something to do with being clouded and in the theme of you.
So we have to what? Guess the movie?
Guess the movie.
Okay. So now what is this? An AI like I did?
I did. I just put
Okay,
put in the name of the movie, and this is what popped up.
So you typed the name of a movie into an AI generator,
Yes.
and it gave you a picture,
Yes.
and we have to try to
And
look at the
they're in
picture.
the theme of the realm of being a stoner. And
Oh, I can see mushrooms. It's like a mushroom souffle or something like that.
I see
this
like
one's pretty tough.
This one's tough, you
It
said?
is pretty tough.
Is that English muffin, mushrooms, and rosemary?
I don't know what the fuck
English
it is.
muffin. What are you
On the bottom. That's a half.
It's like a
English
bagel.
muffin.
Oh, is that what
You
that is?
got one
Oh, I
word
thought it
right
was-
in there.
What did you
English?
say?
No.
Basil.
Nope.
Rosemary,
Mushroom.
mushrooms.
Shit. Souffle.
I'll give you a hint. Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Is that?
Half baked.
Hey.
Okay.
that
That's
one-
what he gave you.
That one's cooked. That one's not. So.
All right, fair enough. Half baked.
God damn it.
I would never have guessed it without a hint.
That's why I said that one was pretty tough. That one's pretty easy.
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
that
man.
one.
Oh, wait. Oh my God. That's Kurt Russell.
Yep.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was going to say, I just recently saw that.
Egg Shan.
It's Asian Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
It is. It's
seriously.
Asian Kurt Russell. Dude, 80s movies had the best posters.
Think 80s movies. It might not have to do with the realm of stoners, but just
Is that
think
Drop
80s.
Dead Fred?
No. I'll give you a hint in a second if you don't start getting it.
What's that shit in the background?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it out. I don't even know what I'm
I
looking
feel
at.
like it's
This guy's dropped all his stuff. That's for sure. I don't.
Falling down?
Lane Meyer.
Lane Meyer.
Lane Meyer.
Is that the answer or the clue?
That's the clue.
What the
Is
fuck
this-
is a Lane
I
Meyer?
was gonna say,
Is this
like,
Clueless?
No.
80s movies. No.
John Cusack.
Oh, Love Actually?
No.
say anything.
How I Got Into College?
Nope.
Weird Science.
Summer or something?
Nope. Not One Crazy Summer, but you're getting
One
closer.
Crazy Summer.
Summer
Oh.
School?
I don't know any more John Cusack movies.
Summer School.
Better
huh?
Off Dead? No.
Better Off Dead.
Oh.
That's good.
Because you got the guy, the little kid on the bike, $2.
Interesting. Okay.
How high?
Wow, that took like 2 seconds.
Whoa.
Not even.
Nailed it.
That's the same one.
How high again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta see if I don't know if I have any more after that. Oh no, I do. I got 2 more, 3 more, 4 more. Look at that.
Wow. Look at you. Mama's boy? Grandma's boy.
Hey, there you go.
That was a good movie.
This one, it's not the name of the movie.
Bob Strike Back.
Oh,
Wow.
That's Blunt Man and Chronic.
that's exactly what I
Blunt
put
Man
in.
and
I put in Blunt Man and Chronic, and that's what I got. And I was trying to explain, it might not be the movie, but it's characters in the movie.
Nice. Nailed it.
I didn't think anybody was going to get that. That's awesome.
What's the movie with Spicoli?
Oh, that's
Fast Times at
Fast
Ridgemont
Times
High.
at Ridgemont High.
There you
Is
go.
that it? Yeah.
This one, I didn't get this one.
Beverly Hills Cop?
No, that's a
Friday?
good guess though.
Friday?
Bad Boys.
Friday After Next?
Hey,
Friday After Next.
because I just put in Friday and it just kept showing a calendar that said Friday. So I'm like,
okay.
I can't use that. So I went with
Give
the
it
Friday
more.
after next.
Nice.
I think that's it. That's it for me.
Nice. That's your game?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Congratulations. Thank you. Very nice.
It's fun.
That's good.
Threw it together last second.
All right, here's what I got for you guys.
Name that album. Do you recognize the album cover?
So what I did was
You're good. You're on the camera. You're good.
I took the names and words off the albums.
This guy's much better at this than I am.
You should be jealous.
Well, here's the thing. Like, we did essentially that game on our show when Matt came on the last time, where I did album or band names. I put band names into an AI generator, and it gave me random pictures. And so you did that. Now
some of those were freaking tough, though.
Yeah, they were really random. I mean, it's also, but like Matt's saying, if you only put one word in, it oftentimes doesn't give you a good picture or anything.
What was the one that none of us could? Oh, Perfect Circle. That because it had like this like circle
shaped
monument
ornate
with all this crazy shit.
Yeah, so you're looking at all the other stuff, and you don't. So, but it was hard to find bands where there was enough words for it to generate something that you know what I mean. Like, so you have to find bands with like really long names, and it seemed that way anyway. Okay, so here we go.
Tool.
Well, okay, we're gonna do band,
Undertow,
and we're gonna do album cover, album.
Dang,
name.
I was about to just say Sober.
that's on that record, but that's
Sober's on the album.
Yeah, that's Undertow.
So that's correct.
Michael Jackson,
Thriller.
Bad?
Not bad.
Yeah, it's bad, right?
Bad is correct. Bad is correct.
Oh, look at that.
He even has it popping. Look at this.
Yeah,
This guy's all pro. I know that's Miley Cyrus, but I have no idea.
I gotta go somewhere else real quick. Sorry, I'll be right back now. I don't know anything of her music. She's just hot as hell.
I just know like a couple of her song names, but I just know that.
What are her songs?
Is that Party in the USA?
What are her songs as a whole?
Came in like a wrecking ball.
As a whole. Her songs are
an album, a collection.
Good.
He's on the right track.
Greatest hits?
No, they're okay.
One hit wonders. Oh,
sorry, you were looking for bangers. You were looking for bangers.
I would have never got that.
I had to Google. See, I Googled Miley Cyrus albums, but I'm like you. I don't know any of her music, so I then had to re-Google what are the top Miley Cyrus albums. So I'm like, somebody's got to sort this out for me because I'm not doing it.
That's a Notorious B.I.G.
Ready to Die.
That's it.
Ready to Die. You guys agree?
Yeah.
Sure.
Correct.
I knew it was Biggie.
Wow.
That's
Metallica Black
album. Yeah.
Very good. Nice job.
That's Eminem. Welcome to the Freak Show or something like that, or Welcome to the Eminem Show or something like Martha Mathers.
Martha Mathers. Martha Mathers is actually the monster's mother.
That's Martha Stewart's twin sister.
Yeah, I don't know. That's Eminem.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
You were close, Chris.
The
Eminem show. Very, very good. Very good. I'll give you half credit for that.
Wow, I couldn't even see him in there. I was like, oh, what's that little thing in the center?
That's Faith No More.
Yeah, Faith No More.
The real thing.
Got it.
It's one of my favorites.
Likewise. Just an incredible album, front to back.
Oh,
that's T Swift.
That's Tay Tay.
Lips.
I wouldn't even
Red
know
Lips.
what album. I know she's got one called 1989. I'll go with that.
He's close. That's wrong.
Lipstick.
Red.
Oh, that's close.
That's Incubus Science.
Bam. Wow.
That's fast.
It's one of my favorite albums, man. That album's great.
Incredible. Ooh, what do we have? Ooh.
I don't know, but I want to listen to the album based on the cover.
You should. It's a good album. It's not their best, I don't think, in my opinion, but it's a good one.
It's Babies on a Clothesline. That's what
it does look like Babies on a Clothesline because that's
what it is.
That's what it is, yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, no shot.
This one is Megadeth, Euthanasia.
Fuck.
Wow. I was thinking Megadeth, too.
Wow.
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam versus.
Yep.
That looks like David Bowie.
Ooh. Not in your wheelhouse, I see.
No.
Ooh. Anybody have a guess on this one? David Bowie, not correct.
Okay.
No guesses? Nobody?
It says something on her hip. No?
There's little figures. If I was going to be mad at myself if I missed something, I think I took all the stuff that it says out.
I have no idea.
This is A Tribe Called Quest, the low end
I was
theory.
thinking that, but I would never got the album name.
You got to believe in yourself. It's a great album. If you haven't heard
Because I was looking at the part in the hip, I'm like, Tribe Called Quest, it's like a little circle in there.
Yeah, if you haven't heard this album, it's a classic. It's an absolute classic.
Sgt. Pepper.
Nice.
The Beatles.
I think it's the last
Tupac.
one.
That's Tupac.
What's the name of the album?
I don't know.
All Eyes on Me. No, that's not.
That's a different album.
Diaries of no. I don't know.
I got the Tupac.
Dead. Oh,
Strictly for my.
Oh, you're trying to set us up. Huh? That's fucked up.
I like
So
that.
listen. I may be dumb, but you got to get up pretty early in the morning to get me. Nope.
Not happening.
I don't say that word. Unless you do, right? Right. I'm only kidding.
It's a valiant effort, though. I'll give you that. You can tell that last one was planned to a T.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how you set up the game, boys.
That's how you play checkers and not chess.
That's right. Chess, not checkers.
That's
Whatever. I don't play either one, so I don't know.
He's like, fuck both of them.
They both are stupid.
So you guys did pretty good on that one. It was good.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was good. Yeah, and I used the AI this time to remove all the letters and words off the page, the pictures. That's what I did with the AI this time. Yeah, I've been dabbling, yes, in the AI stuff, trying to, because I mean we do with our show, we do so much stuff, we do so much content that, like, I was just showing you pictures the other day of just like random, like it's great to be able to use assets or create assets that you don't have to worry about copyrights or anything like that. You could just make your own original picture for whatever. You can make your own original. I've used it for a little bit for audio as well. Make like just little musical bits. Trying to get I've been trying to coax a good game show theme song out of the AI so far unsuccessfully, but I'll get there. I know I will. Yeah. So it's fun to use that stuff just to try to like help out for assets for our show. You know what I mean?
Why don't
just
you
because
just write the game show song?
Well, it's not a question of writing it as much as I would say performing it. You know what I mean? Because like I don't have the ability to, like, I play guitar. I don't play like a.
But you're
even
gonna
a keyboard.
go sing the Star Spangled Banner.
I can sing the Star Spangled Banner.
So you could sing a game show.
But you don't sing a game show. It's got to be like horns and stuff. It's got to be like, you know what I mean, like that. And I'm not gonna do that with my voice.
The one
We just got a clip of it right there.
Maybe I would have to have a keyboard first. Do you have a keyboard I could borrow?
Yes.
Nice.
There you
All
go.
right.
Sweet.
We're this much closer to getting a game show theme song, buddy.
Yes.
I can do it.
We'll just go in there and track it out.
I think you should let me and Jeff try to write you guys an intro song.
An intro song?
Yeah.
We have a pretty good intro song.
Or an outro song.
I mean, what's our Patreon intro?
The Patreon intro is just another part of the same song. We could use an intro for that, for Patreon.
And that
We'll have to craft something.
And that one you can, there's no, say as many curse
We'll just
words
give you
as
music, and
want.
then you guys can say whatever the fuck you want on top.
Yeah, right now it's just music. It just plays like a, I don't know, 5-10 second clip of music. It's like a loop. So if you guys are looking to do some extra work, then yeah, by all means, if you
can come up with something that's
you come
like
up with
20, 30
something that's
seconds
great.
I
long.
love how you just sign shit up for that.
Yeah, he's giving you homework.
Yeah, we got this.
He's giving you homework, bro.
Yeah.
keep
Do I
your
look like
toes.
the homework guy?
Oh, he hates it because I do this to him all the time.
Nice.
Like, I'll
It's
be
like,
like,
yeah,
oh,
we
by
could
the
do
way,
that.
we're
The
going to put
fuck
on
we
shows.
can.
Oh, by the way, we're going to do this beer festival. Oh, by the way, that beer festival's happening again. Oh, by the way, because we did that, now we get to do something that's even cooler that I'm not allowed to announce yet.
Oh, exciting. That is exciting.
That is
Why are you looking?
exciting.
You know I don't
Because I
know.
didn't tell you about that one yet either.
You don't tell me anything. That's why I don't show up most of the time.
Wow. Well,
I just do
he'll
things.
tell us after the show, and you got to tell us too, because you can't tease that and then not tell us. We won't say anything. Zip, zip.
Yeah, you can trust us.
Yeah. Nobody
What?
listens to
You're
us anyway.
unbelievable.
No, I'm not. You love it.
God. Shut up.
I make shit happen, man.
Yeah, he's a mover and a shaker. That's one thing I admire about you guys is that you're very, very much
You
like
make shit happen.
Yeah.
hooked into the community, and you're out there doing stuff all
I
the
am
time.
good at networking.
Yeah.
That's how I found these clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're fun.
Yeah. See? So good
Some
things
of the
happen
people
from
you
it.
find
I
are
think
fun.
you guys slid into our DMs, right? Is that how it worked in
Yeah,
the
I believe
beginning?
so.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's the
I don't
you guys
really remember.
shit.
Well, Matt, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. I can't remember who talked to who first.
No, it was me. It was from the Instagram, I believe.
There you go.
The old Instagram.
Yeah.
That's only me. He never goes on there.
There you go.
It's all right. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you reached out.
Yeah.
I can speak for both of us when I say that.
Yeah, so I've had a blast coming on. Both of us, even the time I went by myself.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's good to have you guys down.
I was always asking, what day are they coming down? I want to make sure I'm in like top form.
There you go. Nailed it, dude.
I
You
did.
nailed it.
Yeah.
I think that we should try to hopefully do some fun stuff out in the field this summer.
Ooh,
I think that would be a fun way to continue to, grow this relationship is to try to do some stuff out in the field. So, keep us in mind when you have the events at the different places. We'd love to help out wherever we possibly can.
It'll be a drive for him because all our stuff's down here. But
Well, I'm in Jackson now temporarily.
Yeah, he's a little closer.
It's not too bad, yeah.
It's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
But I came from the studio just now, so.
Even that's not
but
too
even
bad.
It wasn't bad. It was 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with traffic, you're like a little over half
It was
hour.
25 minutes. It was about 20 minutes for me also. Yeah.
This is a nice halfway point for you guys.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, so we're just going to start doing our show from here now. You guys,
Sweet.
you don't mind that, right?
Yeah, we're moving in.
Oh, and if you want to switch, we can switch. That's the one thing I will say. You guys got a great studio.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
Thank you.
It's better than our coffee table.
That was awesome.
Dude,
though he's like all week. He's like, man, don't forget. Like, let's start like moving the thing into the studio instead of in here. I'm like, yeah, man, that sounds so good. And like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm actually on the fucking 11th hole. What's going on, man? He's like, we got a podcast. Did you move everything? No, I didn't do shit.
Oh, so you guys are actually going to be moving this into there?
No, fuck that. I have way too much work to do. I do too
you.
many records. I'll be moving the shit in and out constantly.
Oh,
And I
okay.
don't feel like doing that.
Right on.
You gotta find a way to just set up a couple chairs in there and just be around things.
You just got to just continue to outfit this room slowly but surely. That's
Yeah.
all. I mean, this is a more than an adequate room. You might just want to give it a little tender loving care.
This is actually a dope room.
It's nice.
Dope.
It really is.
Triple
Like
dope.
it's perfect size. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
You like my 50s furniture?
I do.
From
I
58?
kind of dig it. Is that where you found that?
No, that would have been fucking ironic.
1958 is the theme for today, folks.
Man, you see?
Yeah, copper. You'll never get me.
Oh my god.
All right, gentlemen. Well, thanks for coming down.
Yes, no,
Thanks
you.
for having
so
us.
much. Really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us. Really, really a pleasure.
And everybody, make sure you go check out Two Clouded Minds. You want to, your Instagram handle. I know it's got all the underscores, right? Underscores under everything.
Talk to him about that.
Listen,
no.
I mean, I'll put it in the description, but a lot of people don't listen to that.
I obviously I'm still relatively new in the lifetime of the show. I'm still relatively new to the team.
Can't make everybody happy.
Some things I have no control over, and this is one of them.
4 years ago, when I started the Instagram, I just put the name in, and that's the username that popped out. I was like, whatever, sure. Nobody's gonna look at this shit anyway.
Yeah.
But whatever. I mean, if you put the Two Clouded Mind show in, you'll find us. There's just a lot of underscores.
That's true.
don't
That's
have
true.
to-
You
yeah,
can just
you
type
don't
it
have
in,
to-
the Two Clouded Minds show.
Well, it's like when I went to create this a week before I started this. Somebody created a page on Instagram as JSM Podcast. And it's just saying, man. And they put out one episode on YouTube and have never touched it since.
That's how it goes.
I've messaged the profile. I'm like, dude, take it down so I can have it. Because all our other socials are JSM Podcast. Instagram is JSM_podcast.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
wondering
those
about
underscores, they'll get you every time.
Yeah, they sure
And
will.
I had to do it because a week before that, somebody else took it for no reason whatsoever.
That's something. Did you consider it for even a brief glimmer moment, like just why don't we just change the name of the podcast? Did that
No,
thought cross? No.
No, not one bit.
Back to the drawing board.
I may have gone on a campaigning of reporting that file, trying to get it taken off.
Yeah, good luck with that. Have fun. You just
Hasn't
gotta
worked so far.
Stay vigilant. But yeah,
They keep telling me there's nothing wrong.
we are on YouTube at Two Clouded Minds.
Two Clouded Minds. Yeah.
Yeah,
at
on
Two
YouTube
Clouded
at Two
Minds.
Clouded Minds if you want to check us
The
out
number
there.
2.
Yeah, and the Two Clouded Minds show on Instagram. And that's
Underscores between everything.
underscores all over the place.
Yeah.
We have underscores.
37.5
We have
underscores.
over scores. We have
But-
around scores.
But like I said, if you type in the Two Clouded Mind show, you'll find us.
Yeah.
Just look for this sweet logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
There it
On a
is.
sweatshirt. And like I said, me and Jeff have been on there. Was that back in November?
Yeah.
And then I was on there. Well, I think it's coming out this week, but this
Yeah,
won't be
I
out
don't
for a
know
while.
when.
So by the time this comes out, it'll be out for a while now.
Yeah, the episode with you that
Comes out
features
this week,
you
right?
Comes out. What is it on the 10th of April? April 10th. So it will have come out on April 10th whenever this episode comes out. So check that one out as well. Yeah.
So in 2
We had a
days.
blast. In 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out in 2 days.
That's
I don't know
awesome.
when this episode is
You
coming
got to
out.
hop in the DeLorean. Go forward in time.
I told you we do time travel. We do time travel.
We do it a lot.
Yeah, we're all over the place. But that's
we recorded that
we
a
live
while
in
ago.
the future.
that shows that you're busy. And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
We live in the future of a past of a future.
That's right, but it's not
Kinda.
Yeah.
And sometimes you forget, so you talk about the now, but you're really talking about then.
I always forget.
Yes.
Dude.
And then also, to be fair, like the best laid plans, as they say, are of mice and men often go astray, right? We had certain things lined up where your episode was supposed to come out in May. If you remember when we talked about it, we did a lot of discussion about, what in May, da-da-da-da. You know, we even talked, I was like, well, how was it winning your first, this is before the results of the radio show. I was like, well, how was it winning your first award?
Which we did win, by the way.
Which you guys did ultimately win, right? So I made a promo being like, called it. But yeah, that originally was supposed to come out in May, but then we had a couple cancellations. Things got swapped around. But thankfully, we're so busy and we have such a good team, and we have such a good energy right now that we already have episodes booked out. We're back booked out to the beginning of May. So like those episodes are already loaded on YouTube. You can go look at them right now, set your notifications and blah, 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 blah.
You got a little catalog going.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to have that. It's a little freedom because I think my computer is screwing around on me. It's giving me some troubles at home. So
I don't preload them, but we always try to stay with at least like 2 or 3 in the bank.
Cool.
Just in case we get what was it? January to February, we had a run where I think it was like over 7 weeks, we had like 4 cancellations.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm sure that happens with you guys a lot more, right? Because the bands,
musicians are
so many moving
typically
parts.
flaky people.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You know.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, just real quick, you can find us on Patreon.
Yeah.
For like exclusive extra content where
Chris
YouTube
gets
doesn't
naked.
really allow us to.
It's like his OnlyFans.
That's coming soon, man. I tell you,
that'd
the
be
way things are
cool.
going, I've been thinking about it. I'll tell you that right now.
The thing is, Chris would be they would be the fakest sad ever if he had to put an OnlyFans together. He'd be like, "Oh man, got to do this OnlyFans, crap, darn it,"
Shucks.
Like he would, yeah, exactly. Like believe me, this guy wouldn't be mad. He's been hinting at it,
Going live in 20 minutes.
He's just waiting for an
boys.
excuse.
exactly. Like he's not mad.
I just need something. To
Don't feel
push
bad,
me
just
over the
subscribe.
edge a little bit more.
Don't feel bad. Just subscribe.
Are you,
Yeah, just
are you gonna do
subscribe.
sales like half price off for whatever?
We'll do maybe
Half off for half off.
We better get a free
half for the other
subscription,
half.
right?
Well, yeah, for sure. You guys
You
will
gotta
get
give
the
us the
family
coupon.
plan.
Goodness gracious! Thank you guys so much for bringing this in.
Thank you guys for
appreciate
coming
it.
on. Make sure
Thank
you
you
check
so
out Two
much.
Collided Minds. Sponsors.
Manafirkin Brewery.
Oh, it took you a second there.
Well, I went to the liquor one.
We
so.
love Manafirkin and Low Fidelic Records, Main Street in Red Bank. No, Belmore. Sorry, Belmore.
And look at you making fun of me.
See?
You fuck shit up all
And
the time.
TrueNewJersey.com. We'll have a code, 10% off for your order.
I do like that.
We'll put that in the description.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Guys, love you guys.
Love you too.
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for coming on. Make sure you check out Two Collided Minds. And we're out.